Good morning. Happy, I don't know what day it is, but uh, I do know one thing. I'm thankful to be alive today. I'm thankful to be out today. And I'm super blessed to even be here today. I've had some things happen recently that, man, it's been rough, It hadn't been easy, but I'll tell you what, it can't do nothing but get better from here on out. And, you know, even though things suck sometimes, I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy camper. I can't be angry at nothing. I just got to trust God in the process, and I got to keep moving, man. I've been a little stuck with what to do recently. I've been playing games, man. I've been just eating food. I haven't been doing my walks like usual. I can't leave the land or nothing because I lost my car recently. So I hang out with the family. Man, I work from home, so I do my job with insurance at home. Man, I got the dogs, me and the dogs, sometimes we go on a walk, man, but there ain't really too much you could do. You got to come up with the stuff out here in the country, you know what I mean? And man, I am just thankful to be alive. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, I know a little bit of what I'm doing, but I don't know where I'm going. And that's the scary part. And I want to trust, I want to believe that my path will be revealed unto me as I'm walking, as I'm stepping. And man, that faith is hard, especially when you got a lot of stuff going on in the life, man. When you got a lot of stuff that's hitting all at one time, because when it rains, it pours, man. It ain't always easy. It ain't always easy. And there's those hard part of lives, and not a lot of people can talk about them or know about what it really takes to get through something like that, man. Look, I've been living a life where I've been getting stuff at home. I've been getting everything delivered at home, and I've been eating at home. I haven't been eating out. I did a little bit recently, but man, you get tired of being at home. You get tired of doing things at home. But I encourage anyone who's still going through it right now, anyone who's maybe down and out, maybe that's lost their job, maybe that's lost their situation, maybe that's lost their loved one, man, I encourage you to keep going and keep believing and keep having faith, because if you keep having faith, there's no way it won't work out for you. You just got to keep going just a little bit more, man. You could be right there. You could be on the edge of changing your life, your whole family's life, everyone's life, and you don't even know it. And it's not you that's doing it, it's God that's working through you to do it. And you could just be right there. You could be right there on the edge, and you just got to go just a little bit further, and you can make it. But I believe in you, and I know you got this. I know I got this, man. I know God's given me the strength to have this. He's giving you the strength to have this. And that's what's needed in these days, man. So many people's jobs are being taken away and replaced by this artificial intelligence stuff. So many people are being affected just by the increase in violence among the earth. Like, it's not good. It's not a good thing. There's only those few trusted people that you can have in your life that you really depend on, that you can really respect and hear their thoughts and actually say, like, yeah, I mean, that sounds like you have my best interest in mind. There's a lot of people that have their own self-interest in mind, and you know finding those good core people who are there for you and there with you for your best interest, that's a hard task, man. And God puts those people in your life when you're ready for them. And there's a period of your life where you may be isolated for a long time. You may be on your own. You may be having to figure stuff out, and you don't have anyone but God. Even if you got a loved one, even if you got a spouse or a kid or someone around you, or children around you, or brothers around you, or sisters around you, sometimes you still feel alone. And if you haven't found your community yet, or your fellowship, your people, it can feel isolating, and it is isolating. you know God separates you, and he sets you apart from everyone else if he's truly chosen you to be on this walk. So, man, life's not easy, man. But if you wake up with a grateful heart, and you have a gentle heart, when you go and you talk and speak to your people. If you go out every day just believing that you can do it, you can do it. You can do it. You know you can do it. You just got to believe, man. It ain't nothing any crazier than that. If you believe and you know that things are going to get better no matter what, you're going to have the will and the strength to keep going, man. But you just got to keep living. You just got to keep living. Get in your word too. Read what God has for you. You know, you if you read God's word, you see that everything wasn't easy for half the people in the Bible. For 90% of the people in the Bible, it wasn't easy. But they were chosen by God, so things were working a little bit different for them. You know, they had to go through the crushing, through the suffering, through the strain. They had to go through the heartache. They had to go through the turmoil in order to become the people that God has created them to be. And without that, without the struggle, if you just get things easy and it's just handed to you and you don't have to work for it, you know, God's going to give you that eventually, but you have to go through something to be able to get to that. You can't, if you just get it like that right off the bat, you don't know what this world is really about, and one day you're in for a super rude awakening, and you'll get crushed without God there, because God is there in the suffering. He's there in your weakness. He's there when you have nothing and no one. He's there because he's that one that's actually there with you when no one was there to support you. But he'll put the people in your life that are going to be there, you know, that aren't going to be snakes in your life, that aren't going to want the best for them and not the best for you. He's going to put the people in your life, and he's going to put the places and the opportunities in your life that need to be there. And all you have to do is just believe and keep going. And sometimes that's a little bit too much to ask, you know, it feels like too much to ask. But man, if you could just taste and see that the Lord is good, he'll give you a taste. You just got to believe one more time. You know, just go out there one more time. Just try one more time. And I think that's the lesson for today. You know, no matter where you are in life, no matter how much you've been through, no matter how many things have gone on, if you can choose to believe just one more time, this may be it. This may be the time that things turn around for you, that things change for you, that your life, it just goes on a completely new path, because God renews your mind, he renews you, he makes you completely new in his image. And man, when he does that, all you got is life ahead of you. That's it. And he's going to open up that opportunity for you to take your next step. And if you can take your next step, man, what else is there in this world that's stopping you? Because nothing can stop you. Once he gives you that final go ahead that I'm with you and you can go out into the deep with me, you don't need nobody else. You've already seen that nobody's here to help you. Everyone's always got their best interest for themselves in mind. They ain't got your best interest. But God, you got my best interest. So thank you for being with me. You got to change your perspective too. God isn't just going to change his perspective. You got to change your perspective. And once your perspective is shifted just that 1%, and you decide, man, you know what? I think I could do it just one more time. You know what? God may just strengthen you, and he may go with you on this walk. He may just put people in your path that are meant to be there. And you know what? Maybe you won't even have to do it alone. But you'll never know if you don't believe just one more time that you can do this, that you got this. And it's not just you, man. God's doing it for you so that you can bless those around you, so that you can bless your people, so that you can be a light for those who are in the darkness, so that you can show people the way to go, so that you could just point them to the person that's going to take them through it. And that's all you need. All you need is the man who's going to bring you through it. That's why we're a bridegroom, man. You know, you gotta trust and let go that your man's going to take care of you. And your man is God. And God's that man that's going to deliver you, even in circumstances that look impossible to get out of. Look at me, man. I'm trapped. I ain't got nowhere to go. I don't have no vehicle. I got a family. God provided the opportunity for me to still survive throughout this situation, and not a lot of people are able to do that. I'm a very thankful and grateful individual, and I'm believing one more time, and so should you. Thank you, Jesus. Y'all have a blessed day.